All right, guys, we hear you. We hear y'all.
What they say?
So we are getting ready to jump into God of War Valhalla. We're salivating to find out what's going to happen in the story.
That's to be drooling.
And so when I posted up the videos for the end, or for what we thought was the end of God of War Ragnarok, all the people in the comment section, all the fans, all the subscribers were like, "No, wait, y'all are missing information."
Oh, so we're not done?
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you got to do these side quests."
We not done.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and finish out the story of the prison story and the side quest of Ghana. Yeah.
I'm ready for Valhalla though.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna get to it in just a second because people are saying that it's important for us to watch these stories.
Okay.
So we can have a full understanding of what's going on in the God of War universe.
Okay.
So guys, leave your thoughts in the comment section as usual.
Bounds.
The broken prison.
Hang on a minute. Is this a prison?
It would seem so.
Let's continue.
You hear them screams?
Might be something useful inside.
Because they're in like Niflheim. I think that's like the other level of hell or something like that.
I thought because
they have Helheim.
Helheim.
Yeah.
This place goes deep. We should head downward.
Ah, yes. I'm sure there's nothing especially dangerous at the bottom of an Asgardian prison.
I see a prison.
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
If the Einherjar survived Ragnarok, perhaps some of the inmates did as well.
Let us find out.
I mean, could you imagine just sitting in prison and like cold?
Yeah, and
There's
probably
no
hungry.
Yeah, and there's no heat.
But they're Aesiers, they maybe don't need food.
Oh, that's where they would put the Aesir gods.
Yeah.
Damn. So it's just torture.
Yeah. I guess that's prison. Can't be like a spa.
Recognize him, Mimir?
I do not, sadly. Of course, the Einherjar disappeared a fair few dwarven rebels during the occupation. I suspect this is one of them. Careful, brother. These prisoners may not be as grateful for their freedom as one would hope.
Damn.
With his own knife?
Yeah.
His own sword?
Cut his ass in half. And he was a prisoner.
Yeah, I would have been like, thanks. And
Right,
then
and then bounced. Right. Ungrateful.
like, you got a loaf of bread? I'm hungry.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, what? Would Kratos be carrying a loaf of bread?
Yeah, why not? They gotta eat too.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
I'm assuming that's what they ate, like, in the day, like a loaf of bread and cheese, because it travels well.
Right.
That's an elf, but not a particularly high-ranking one.
Oh.
So what did Odin have to gain by
Froze to
imprisoning
death.
them?
I'd say information, but why keep them locked up afterward? Why not just kill them?
Freya, I can't believe it.
Wait, that can't be. Lord Tyr.
Is this an illusion?
No, brother. No, I think
the
it's
real
the real
Tyr.
deal.
Mimir? Is that you, old friend?
In all the important ways, aye.
There was such a commotion. If Odin learns what you've done...
Odin is dead.
The realms are at last free of him. You're safe.
Odin's dead.
And Asgard fallen.
So the reign of the Aesir is truly over. That's quite a lot to take in.
Wow.
And you are?
His name is Kratos.
Kratos. I know that name.
Come. You need real shelter. Food.
No.
A shower.
No, what I need most now, I think, is to reflect on what you've told me. I need space, if you would grant me that.
Very well. Our
Still a
home is in the
zombie.
realm between realms for the moment. You can find us there when you're ready.
Kratos. I know you from somewhere. I'm sure it will come back to me.
Until then,
That's crazy.
Wow. The real
So
Tyr.
yeah, so he's the real Tyr, but he's also like the Aesir god of war.
Yeah.
And
That's how he know Kratos.
right, well, he knows Kratos from his studies because, of course, he traveled all over the world. But
Another god of war would know another god of war.
yeah,
right?
exactly. But for me, especially as a viewer or player or whatever, I still kind of have like a sense of a PTSD from Odin being Tyr.
Yeah, that's why I was like, ugh.
Yeah, so it's almost like,
Like, can I trust
yeah, can you trust this guy?
Like,
Oh man, because he acts exactly like how Odin was when Odin was Tyr.
Right.
I was thinking maybe his personality would be different.
completely different,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's not. Yeah, it's
he
very
got the same outfit on and everything.
same everything. Right. You find that zombie and kill him.
Well, now we know what this prison's for. This is
Here.
where Odin stashed those he would camouflage himself as.
Oh,
Makes sense. If you're going to imitate someone, you wouldn't want them walking around.
That makes
why
sense.
not kill them?
He must need them alive in order to assume their form.
Aye. Odin likely wanted Tyr dead for a multitude of reasons. But he knew Tyr would be more useful alive.
Your god of war has truly returned. What now?
He'll want to stretch his legs, I imagine. Imprisonment stokes wanderlust. Not that I need to remind any of us of that.
So that was very interesting. Not exactly what I was expecting because I was hoping to get a little bit more information as far as what was going to happen since they freed Tyr. But I guess they're going to continue that story within Valhalla. Maybe for me, this part of the game should have been in Valhalla because I understand like it's completing the story from Ragnarok or tying up maybe some loose ends.
You don't know if it's in Valhalla or not
Well-
because you haven't watched it.
Well, no, I don't know, but what I'm saying is that they kind of like closed the loop with discovering Tyr, but they also opened up another part of the story that they didn't complete because this is the end of the game. And although it's extra content, it was like, what purpose does it serve? Because you could have completed the God of War game or the storyline such as we did without having to know this information and still felt like complete or satisfied. But after watching this, it's kind of like y'all freed Tyr, but for what?
Yeah. And then he had questions that he needed to ponder on because Tyr finding out Odin was dead, he didn't really have like a reaction.
Yeah.
Which was weird, and he didn't want to just automatically leave.
Right. Exactly. So it
especially
was like,
been
so
in prison for
right.
that long. So it's like, what's really going on? Plus, like you said, you have PTSD from Odin pretending to be Tyr and asking the question, can you trust him? They had the same questions, like, is this really him? Can he be trusted? But they invited him back to their house. It said, when you ready, you can come. And I'm like, I hope it's not Sindri house you invited him to, because if anybody got PTSD,
Sindri,
it's
definitely.
Sindri. So
And,
I don't know. I feel like I need more.
all
Me.
right. So
don't know.
I feel like this introduced way more questions than it needed to, rather than like give closure to the game. Because I was assuming that with them finding Tyr, it was going to kind of wrap the story up completely.
But also, what made them go there? I mean, it was a side quest, but what
usually with the side quest, there's while you're playing the game, a piece of information is introduced. Okay. Like maybe a character says, "Hey, we found this out. Maybe you should go investigate."
Well, that's what I wish was within this video.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
I was like, why are we here?
Right. Yeah. Sometimes it's introduced in the game while you're playing it, but we couldn't really find that clip from the reaction or the videos that we were watching, so I just had to look up the quest. So that's where that is.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and continue with the Gna story, and we're gonna find out some information about them. So I'm assuming since everybody was wanting us to watch this, these storylines are probably what's going to be important in the God of War Valhalla series.
Okay.
So it did leave a lot of open-ended questions, but I'm assuming that they're going to be answered in the next following game. So let's go ahead and continue with the Gna story. Let's go.
At least Mimir never lost his sense of humor. But look, that's all behind us now. I like to keep looking forward. Hey! I want them trained, not decapitated.
See, and this
Just
is what I needed,
the neck,
because I remember
right?
this scene.
Yeah, right.
When I'm not here?
The characters.
Right.
Queen Gna.
The Einherjar are ready for your blessings.
That's why I'm here, isn't it?
Guess there's a new Valkyrie Queen.
Great soldiers, these Einherjar. They tend to come out of Valhalla a little foggy. I do what I can for them, help them remember who they were in life. That's important, don't you think? A sense of identity gives things meaning.
Was that?
It was. Odin's new Valkyrie Queen is Gna. This complicates things.
I would think so. Then we must hurry.
I don't remember seeing her fight Ragnarok.
It was just like a short.
Yeah, I remember that part though.
No!
Wouldn't that be so cool if you had like a pet wolf that could tear through realms?
No. No.
Valkyrie followed them through the realm tear.
Dear friend,
She'll be fine. We got more important things to worry about. Even if we can breach the wall.
perhaps it is better this way.
Better for who?
So I do remember this
there.
part.
We should probably talk about Gna.
We don't need to talk about her. We just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A Vanir goddess. Your friend.
Gna pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
General, Lady Freya, Mimir, my lady.
Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gna yet, dear Freya?
Not yet. Soon.
Damn.
Traitor!
Gna. She's fierce. Attack only if you think we are ready.
Get her.
He spilled the food.
Yeah, I know. You ruined my soup.
Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done! Kneel!
Oh, she's a big one.
Don't you see it's over? There's no need for this! Switching arrows!
Oh.
We've both been blinded by Odin!
Submit!
It doesn't have to end this way!
I failed! All Father!
No. He failed you.
Kill her. That's right. Oh. Oh.
You would judge me. You,
whose cowardice has left entire realms in ruin.
Sister, I know the hate that burns you from within. I have felt those flames, known the comfort of their warmth.
Kratos like, we doing this or not?
Yeah.
I wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance, you have to let it go.
Oh.
What'd she do to her, Freya?
Finish it. Yes, sister.
No.
Ooh.
Are you gonna cut off her wings? Or...
All right, take off her head.
Oh no.
Oh, she did it. Damn.
I was not expecting her to do that for real. When you said take off her head, I was like, nah.
I didn't think she was gonna do it. They've been extra nice in this game. Damn.
Yikes.
Yikes, for real.
Oh, it's a book. New lore scroll. Gana's journal. Must she always play the victim as if she has no hand? in
Freya,
this?
I'm sorry it came to that.
I gave her what she wanted.
You ain't have to do it.
Thank you.
So then, how's it feel being Queen of the Valkyries once more?
Queen.
Yikes.
Why? There are no Valkyries left.
The Shield Maidens. Will you not lead them? Or rebuild?
For what?
Maybe. It would be the first time in a while I have something truly mine. We'll see.
General, Lady Freya, Mimir, my lady.
Shield Maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gana yet, dear Freya?
She is no more.
Told you Freya would wreck that miserable...
Did you rip her wings off?
Oh.
Tell me you ripped her wings
No,
off.
surely you tore her spine out through her back. Classic finish. It's what I would have done.
Freya was swift and just in her final assault.
Oh, ladies, if only you could have been there.
So bloodthirsty.
You will tell us the whole story one day.
Yikes.
Oh, so that was a lot better than the tier side quest because it did give closure as far as what was going on with the queen, and then the aftermath because they had asked Freya, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna lead the Valkyries? Are you gonna turn the Shield Maidens into the new Valkyries? And she was like, no, for what? You know.
I said no for what, but she was thinking about it actually.
Oh, okay.
She was like she would have something that's totally hers.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so I do think she's thinking about it, but they were ruthless. They were like, did you rip her wings off?
Right.
Her spine from her back? I
think that's because of the mentality of how they were brought up. Like, giving somebody a brutal death would be an honorable death or something like that.
Well, they don't want her to have an honorable death because they think she's a traitor.
Oh, well then torture her then.
So that's why they were saying that. Oh. But Kratos, he was like, he gave her a swift death.
Yeah, she gave her a swift death.
So
yeah, she just cut her head off.
But
that's not what he did to all the other Valkyries. Like, he ripped their wings off and then killed them, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this was really cool. As I said, I do feel a sense of completeness after watching the story with Gana, but with Tyr, it left too many like open-ended feelings and questions.
I still feel like both. I think they did the second one better with the Valkyries and stuff like that, because they introduced another scene that we can reference.
Yeah, right.
But I want to know what Freya did to Gana.
Like I think maybe in the little
journal?
in the journal.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to read it, and
I think Freya may have like stole Odin from her or something like that.
You can't steal what's not yours.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay. Must she always play the victim as if she has no hand in the shaping of her fate? In her eyes, her brother abandoned her because of his selfishness, not because she was domineering and controlling. She was exiled from her own realm because her husband was evil, not because she was caught conspiring behind his back. Her son was unjustly killed because of a vengeful foreigner, not because she drove her own son to madness. Dang. And when I kill her, Freya will tell whoever will listen to her in hell that it was because of her former handmaiden betrayed her, and not because she deserved every single thing that's happened to her.
Dang.
So that helps, because I do remember saying Freya was not taking accountability for a lot of things.
Right.
Especially when her son came into the picture. He was crazy.
Right.
And it kind of left Kratos.
It left Kratos with no choice. Right.
And I mean, I understand her being upset that her son got killed, but it was like, what role did you play in this?
Right.
And why not own up to it? And
right.
so I kind of see where Gana is coming from.
Right. She's saying that everything bad that has happened to Freya is
her
because
fault.
Is all of her doing.
Yeah.
Her own doing.
And I think that's real. Like in real life, like a lot of times you blame the bad things on other people and other circumstances, and not thinking to yourself, what role did I play in this? So, I mean, I agree.
Right. Well, now you know. So, guys, once again, we are going to go ahead and continue the story in Valhalla. Hopefully, we'll get some of the answers that we didn't get in Ragnarok. So, as always, like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned. We'll have those videos uploaded soon. We'll see y'all next time. Take care.
Ta-ta.
Peace.